This is 7 News.
Tonight, fire devastation. More homes and properties destroyed in the southwest. Homeowners face the heartache.
I have nothing. I have my whole life there.
Relief for Eagles legend Dean Kemp.
There's just all smoke and burnings around, but it seems to be all right in our house there.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Susannah Carr and Aron.
Good evening. It's been a harrowing day for the people of Margaret River and Prevelly. Fire has destroyed homes, forced people to evacuate and left behind a scene of devastation. Luckily, no one has been killed and there are no reports of injuries. As we go to air tonight, this is the latest information. The fire is still burning on a 25-kilometre front near the town of Prevelly. The official count is 31 homes. We're updating to 31 homes and 9 chalets have been destroyed. We understand 3 homes have been partially damaged. That includes the historic Wallcliffe house where the roof has collapsed. There have been evacuations in Prevelly, Wallcliffe, Narrabeen down to Redgate. Several roads in and around Margaret River are closed. There are 400 firefighters on the ground from the Department of Environment and Conservation, FESA and volunteer brigades. Rick Arden is at the Fire Command Centre at Margaret River. Rick, this has been such a difficult day for Southwest residents and firefighters.
So I'd like to say good evening, but it isn't down here. These are some of the latest pictures from the 7 News helicopter. Homes going up in flames. The fire emergency is far from under control tonight. Firefighters were hoping for a change in the weather. They didn't get it. In fact, conditions have been atrocious. At the moment, there are still more homes under threat and more areas being evacuated. Jeff Parry tells us how residents in Prevelly sheltered on the beach. The blaze down here started as a controlled burn that authorities say was carefully managed for almost 3 months before jumping the boundary yesterday. Colin Barnett says it's too early to start the blame game, but the Premier has promised a full inquiry into what's gone wrong. Today Tonight reporter Mark Gibson was in the air in the Channel 7 helicopter when this property burst into flames. You can see Mark's exclusive report in Today Tonight straight after 7 News. Many residents are facing their second night at the evacuation centre here in Margaret River. They're exhausted, but the overwhelming emotion here is frustration, even anger. Some still don't know tonight if their home is still standing. Joining me at the command centre here in Margaret River now is Chris Arnold from FESA. Chris, what are firefighters facing tonight?
One helicopter water bomber was sent to the blaze. Firefighters admit they're stretched here because of the Margaret River fires. This blaze, near Roleystone, began about 10:30 this morning.
Paul!
Roleystone Community College was evacuated. 200 students told to go home.
We were doing spelling or something, and then Mr. Thatch came on the PA, told us to evacuate to the Oval.
Parents were called. Soon, the school was empty. It was hot, 35 degrees, and windy. The fire was being pushed south, close to homes. Firefighters say it began in someone's backyard on Vestigue Grove. At this stage, it's still unclear how the fire started. The arson squad has arrived, but fireys say that's standard practice until they work out exactly what happened. Locals say they smelled smoke, then an urgent warning came from firefighters, even though locals say the fire was kilometres away.
I'm really annoyed because it really upset me. I panicked like, I've got to get out after they told me I couldn't, but that's not the case.
It took 75 firefighters almost 6 hours to get the fire under control.
Perth has still got sufficient resources. There are other regions where we can draw resources from should anything turn for the worst.
Blake Johnson